Tres, dos, uno, va. So, hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm getting better with uploads. I know, I know you've missed me, but anyways, so for today, I decided to do a build in, oh my god, I always forget how this is called. It's not Britechester, or is it? But anyways, it's a university world, and I love this build. I saw a Pinterest picture of a house that kind of looked like this. Obviously, if you've been building in a Sims, you know that houses in real life never end up looking great in The Sims. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try it, and I was super happy with how this ended up. I think it's like super cute, and it goes so well with this world. Like literally, I I see this and I see maybe like a professor just living here with their family, or like if you were to I don't know, make this like decorate this a little bit differently, you could have student housing here as well. This it is a really big, so that's kind of like the thing. It doesn't look big from the outside, but when you go into the inside, it ended up being like 3 bedrooms. It has kind of like a kitchen, dining room, then it has a like a study area, and it has a huge basement with each. You could have like a bedroom there if you wanted to. I think it would be a little bit unfair because everyone would be having this like great view and beautiful bedrooms, but you could have, in case you needed it, like an extra bedroom down there. Like Sims don't mind being underground. I know I would go crazy, but Sims don't seem to mind. But anyway, so this house is absolutely huge, and it also ended up having like 3.5 bathrooms. There's 2 upstairs for the bedrooms. There's 1 downstairs, and then there's 1 in the basement, like a half bathroom in the basement. And honestly, that is so much. If you know, you know, in The Sims, bathrooms are scarce. Like, if you can fit 3.5 bathrooms, it's because it is a massive, massive, massive house. And I never thought I could, because this, I think it's a 20 by 50, no, it can't be a 20 by 15 lot. But anyways, it's not like a big lot. So it doesn't seem like it's gonna be this big, but it ended up being super, super big. I don't know how much it then ended up costing, but it cannot be cheap. But anyways, so this is kind of like what you see when you enter. I base this a lot on UK houses. I love watching like house tours on TikTok. I'm obsessed with watching house tours on TikTok, and I see a lot of like British houses that have a first floor where they will have kind of like one, maybe like the kitchen and dining, or other houses have a living room on the upstairs, and then they have a basement where they have either the kitchen or the living room, depending on what they have upstairs. So I was very inspired by that. But yeah, this is a kitchen which ended up being so big. Like, this is a thing. Sometimes you will do the most massive build ever and end up having a very weird like kitchen that's small for some reason. I don't know. I think it's all about distribution, and this house has such a great distribution. But yeah, so you have a full kitchen somehow, and then you have a little dining room that seats 6 Sims, which is quite a lot, to be honest. Like, it's not a small dining room by any means. It is the first thing you see when you enter through the door, but again, Sims don't mind this. Like, things that I mind in real life in houses, Sims don't. So you know what? We are taking advantage of that. But yeah, so I really wanted to make this feel very like European. I don't know. I think like Britechester has just the most European vibe ever. I really liked it. So yeah, I put the fireplace, and there's also going to like, it's not here yet, but this room actually has like a sectional couch which look so good right by when you enter. And I thought, you know what, this is so beautiful. Like you could have where you have the stairs, like if you were to, instead of use railing, you would use a how's it called, a wall. If you would use a wall, then you can absolutely have a TV there or somewhere. I didn't put it mainly because I didn't want to. I could have fitted one, but I don't know. I wanted to have like a really cozy downstairs like TV room. You're gonna see it. It is so cool. I love the downstairs. But anyways, so these are the bedrooms. Again, I really wanted to go for a like Professor is living here, and they're very like eccentric. I don't know. I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone and use like colors and things that I don't normally use. So I used that modern luxe bed, but in that kind of maroon, not maroon. It's a brown, but it's a very like distinct brown. It's not super brown. I don't know how to say this. But yeah, I tried to use kind of like that color and use a lot of blues. I don't know why, but I just loved it. How it like that brown color with the deep blue ended up looking so nice. And again, this is like a massive room. I did not think I was gonna have like massive bedrooms here, but honestly, they are like all three bedrooms ended up being like super big and fitting a lot of stuff. So I'm very happy with like the size of the room, the size of this house. And this is kind of like a child's bedroom. I wanted it to be like, this is a house of intellectuals. I don't know. I just wanted it to be like super like fitting the narrative of having like the parents were professors in the university, and the kids being like mega overachievers, and they seem to be like this perfect family. But probably something is gonna happen if I were to play with this family. Then I would probably have, I don't know, the child or the teen, probably a child. Like the teen is a prodigy, and then the child just they want to be like their parents and their sibling, but end up having, I don't know, something like they end up wanting to be a rock star, something like that. That would absolutely be like the vibe of gameplay that I would have in this family. Like, I don't know about you, but I love just having families that were like the kids end up doing like something completely different to the parents. I don't know. I just really like that. But yeah, and then this is a teen's room. I loved it. I never used that bed. So I know high school years came with a lot of beds, and I've used them all except for this one. I don't know. It doesn't go with my vibe normally, but here it was perfect. Like there was something about this house that was calling for this bed, and it ended up looking like so good. I am so happy with how this bedroom turned out. I'm struggling a little bit with rugs right now. I'm very sorry. Maybe I should leave this out of the videos. I normally leave a lot of things out of the videos, but I don't know. I also want this to be like realistic, because I watch a lot of Sims YouTube, and sometimes when I'm watching people build and they have it all together, it's like you're watching and you're like, oh my god, I never know what to put on my houses, and I get like so frustrated that people just immediately know. So I will cut some things off, because if not, this video would be 25 minutes long, and no one wants to see me build for 25 minutes. But I also want to leave some things in, because again, I just feel like it's a little bit more authentic. But yeah. So yes, I'm finishing up with the teens bedroom. I had this idea of them being like super fans of one university, them being like super nerdy, but also like very artistic. I don't know, it just really like felt my vibe. But yeah, so this is that study area that I was talking about earlier. This could absolutely be a bedroom. If you needed it, if you need an extra bedroom, then this is absolutely a bedroom. It has windows, it has space, and it's actually as big as the main bedroom from upstairs. And you could even make this like a little ensuite if you wanted to, if you don't want to share the bathroom. But yeah, this is, or maybe like a double circulation. I don't know. But this can absolutely be a bedroom if you needed it. I ended up having it as a study because it made more sense with my like story that I was inventing in my head because I did not create The Sims. Everything that you're hearing, like me talking about parents and rebellious children, like that is all in my head. Like it does not exist in real life. But anyways, we are now in the basement, which is my favorite part of the house. I think like the upstairs and everything is like very neat and everything is like super perfect and very tailored. And then you go here and it is so relaxed. And I just wanted it to be the ultimate relaxing experience. You got the bubble blower and just this idea that, yeah, you have a house full of academics, but also it is college, it is university, and things are fun. Like there's a fun part of it as well. If this were to be like student housing, I would absolutely feel like this is the ultimate party hangout spot. I would love that. Like I actually want to like remake this house and make it into like student housing and have a Sims just live there and have the wildest parties with like keg stands and everyone just dancing. I don't know. I just feel like this is such a cool room. Like this kind of reminds me, but fancier, but it kind of reminds me of the basement in that 70s show. I love that 70s show. And I always felt so jealous of people having like a basement to hang out. Where I live, people don't have basements. You can't because of how like we're so close to the river that everything is you cannot basically you cannot have a basement because it's gonna end up probably overflowing. But yeah, I'm very jealous of people who have basements, so I always have a basement, like a teen hangout in the basement in my Sims builds. I love that. It was my dream. But yeah, so I ended up actually having a lot of space for the yard. It is kind of like a side yard, which is kind of like weird because you have to go out like the main entrance to get into it. But you know what? Beggars can be choosers, and this is a tiny lot, and I put so many things in it that me managing to have this much of a garden here is a miracle in and of itself. So we love it and we're gonna leave it like that. But I actually think it's pretty big, and I only put like a little grill and a table, and I think I put the like water balloon object there. I love that object. I think it's so fun. Again, this is very much like memories of the past. So I love my Sims having like water balloon fights. But yeah, I ended up kind of leaving it like that. Not a lot of things going on. You could absolutely like make a lot more of it, but yeah, I just left it like that. But yeah, anyways, that is the end of the bell. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe and like this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.